Welcome to AP Environmental Science. In this video, we are going to discuss the two categories of energy resources, and these would be renewable and non-renewable resources. Now, first of all, I want to give you some examples of the two categories. We have non-renewable resources, which include things such as nuclear, coal, oil, and natural gas. Keep in mind that coal, oil, and natural gas would fall under the category of fossil fuels, whereas nuclear is not considered a fossil fuel. Also, keep in mind that oil includes a whole host of oil products. These include things like petroleum and petrol, which is also called gasoline. Renewable resources, on the other hand, these are things such as biomass, which would be wood or charcoal, hydroelectric, solar, wind energy, wave energy or tidal energy, and geothermal energy. Now first we're going to go through a little bit more detail of non-renewable resources. Now the term non-renewable means that there is a fixed amount of energy on the earth in this form, and once we've used that particular resource, it's gone forever and it's not being replaced. So you cannot replace or reuse any non-renewable resource. Now here's the catch about that. Nuclear energy is considered a non-renewable resource because there's only so much uranium ore on the earth. However, keep in mind that the spent fuel from nuclear energy can be reprocessed and used again, and we'll talk more about that later in a subsequent video. Renewable energy, on the other hand, can be replenished naturally. So once we use it, naturally it can be replenished and then used again. Now, if these are managed correctly, they could be used indefinitely or forever. Now, briefly in summary, remember, non-renewable cannot be replenished once used. These include nuclear and fossil fuels. These are the energy sources that globally we tend to gravitate towards because historically they were easy to access, and historically we didn't realize that they were actually non-renewable. Renewable energy, on the other hand, can be used indefinitely if it is managed properly, and these are things such as solar, wind, waves, water, geothermal, and biomass. Now, long term, renewable energy is much more sustainable and much better for the environment. And again, we'll talk more detail about each of these two categories in later videos in this unit. Now, please send me questions here at the end, and I hope that as you watch these videos, you are able to learn something.